Hi, you guys. Norbert and I are here for another chapter of How to Train Your Dragon. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. This is chapter 6. Over the next few days, I practice flying with Toothless. I become an expert at making excuses to disappear for hours. Every evening, after flying and crashing, I make adjustments to the fin. I put together a leather harness that holds both me and the fin in place. I even invent handles and foot pedals so I can ride comfortably on Toothless's neck. One late afternoon, as I ride along the shoreline on Toothless, the dragon swoops toward the stone sea, stacks that jut from the ocean. The controls are responsive, but it's difficult to keep up with Toothless. He banks between the sea stacks, and I'm too slow with the hand controls. He bumps into a rocky formation. Sorry, I tell him, my fault. Toothless swats me with his ear, then soars upward. I see the whole of Berk below me. It's a gorgeous sight. The island looks smaller as Toothless carries me higher and higher. I tighten my grip on the handles. Okay, I say nervously. Turn around now. The temperature drops as we climb into thinner air. I can see my breath. Stop! I holler, gasping, please! Toothless slows down and I exhale in relief. He stops flapping his wings and we hang in place. Then we drop towards the ocean far below. In a free fall, I slip out of the harness and float away from the dragon. Toothless! Without me controlling the fin, Toothless spirals wildly. He flaps his wings, fighting to get underneath me. I stretch out my limbs, trying to slow down. I angle toward him, diving closer. We're falling fast now, dropping towards the ground. I kick my legs with a desperate stretch. I snag the harness just in time. I grab the controls and steer Toothless upwards, missing the tops of the island's trees. Zooming with breathtaking speed, we soar over a cliff toward an obstacle course of sea stacks. With no time to think, I work the controls instinctively, making split-second turns and steering us safely through the stone towers. Relieved and thrilled, I raise my arms and cheer. Toothless squeals and spews out a fireball in front of us. My excitement turns to screaming horror as we fly into the fireball. I have to smack my face to extinguish my eyebrows. We land on the beach as the sun is setting. Then I jump into the water just to ensure I'm no longer on fire anywhere. When I return to the shore, Toothless has caught a pile of fish, so I build a fire pit in the sand. The roasting fish smells wonderful, good enough to attract a flock of terrible terrors. They land near the fire pit, snapping like seagulls. One terror hisses. He opens his mouth and releases gas, preparing to blast me. Toothless spits a tiny flame into the terror's mouth. The gas ignites inside the terror, backfiring into his belly. He coughs up smoke. I throw the blasted terror a fish. Not so fireproof on the inside, huh? As darkness falls, Toothless settles onto the sand. I lean against his belly. The stars and planets appear above me, and I stare into the night, lost in thought. Everything we believe about you guys is wrong, I whisper. That's the end of chapter 6. I wonder what Toothless and Hiccup are going to do next. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.